Today we're going to work on improving our thoracic mobility, specifically rotation, through improving our breathing patterns and our rib distraction. So first, to determine if we need to improve our thoracic mobility, we'll get into what's called a lumbar locked position. First, we'll test at our right side, so dropping down on our knees, bum down onto our heels, right elbow locked into my knee, left hand on the lower back, just opening up, looking over as far as I can go. And I'm going to compare that to the right side to figure out how the mobility is. Now, after I've assessed and figured out which side is tighter and which one I want to work on, we're going to get into this new movement. So for this example here, I'm going to go ahead and utilize having my right leg forward. And we're going to start to improve the rotation ability through my left side rotation, okay? Left rotation. So this is a common position to start in, 90-90. Now what we're gonna do is actually keep those legs locked in that 90-90. Move our torso over, perpendicular to our femur. We're gonna drop down onto the forearms. Try to stay in this position. You might already find some achiness and some stiffness. From here, take a really deep chest breath, okay? So for these exercises, you're allowed to breathe through your chest. That's actually encouraged so we can improve the excursion and the mobility through our rib cage. Otherwise, throughout most of your day, you're gonna be breathing through your obliques instead, the lower belly. But for this time, rib cage, chest breathing. So get into this position as far as you're able to, rotate. Take 2 deep chest breaths. As big as you can, pushing your rib cage forward and backward into the sides, then breathing out. One more, big breath in. And out. Good. Now from here, we're going to start to creep downwards as close as we can get with our face down towards the ground. Do another 2 breaths. Nice and deep. Get that rib cage expanded forward, backwards, into the sides as much as possible. Really big breath and let it all relax out. Now from this position, we're going to go ahead and raise our left arm off the ground. Try to lift it up, keep it up, and we're going to breathe in again through the chest. When we breathe out, try to let that shoulder drop down further into this rotation. Keeping the hand off the ground. Another big breath in. And out. Again, getting the shoulder closer to the ground, keeping that hand off the ground. After we've done a few breaths here, feeling comfortable, we're going to get down as far to the ground as we possibly can. Now we're going to practice trying to straighten my left leg out and my left arm out. So we're separating as much as we possibly can through the spine as we continue this breathing process. Keeping the arm off the ground, big breath in, stretching the arm and the leg as far as you can, still trying to keep my left shoulder as tight into the ground as possible, and then breathing out, touching that shoulder closer to the ground. Another big chest breath in, and down. Once you're done with that, slowly bring yourself out of that position. You might feel this in any which spot of your body. Everyone's gonna feel this in a slightly different position based on where you need it. Could be more joint block, could be some muscle tension, anywhere throughout your body, and that's completely fine. If you have any sharp pinching, make sure you bring it up with your practitioner. Otherwise, keep working through this exercise. Get comfortable in these deep breaths and go side to side. Go ahead and try to get as much symmetry as possible from both sides, getting your shoulder down to the ground as close as you possibly can, while maintaining a nice braced core, stretching out this fascia, ultimately helping to improve our ability to rotate upwards from each side through our thoracic spine. Have fun.